setting is like your GPS, right? Imagine you wake up in the morning, take a shower, get into your car, crank the engine, and just start driving.
I mean, you
where are you heading to?
Probably nowhere.
You have no destination.
Sure.
So goal setting is basically those destination, right? Because if you already know where you're heading to, I want to be healthy, I want to be fit, I want to get married, I want to build a house, I want to buy this, I want to buy a car, right? That's a goal. Now, most people have their goals up here. It's just in their head.
I mean, that's kind of where it should reside.
Exactly. Right? It starts there, but it should not end there. It should be in the book.
Okay.
It should be on a vision board. It should be somewhere you're looking at because that's your destination.
So a vision board.
Exactly. Vision board on the book, it should be written down. And not just written down, it should be timestamped.
Welcome to another episode of the Unpaved Path Talk. We all have aspirations and dreams we want to see come to fruition. Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or getting in shape. But often the path to achieving our goals can feel overwhelming and unclear. That's where goal setting can be of immense importance. When done correctly, goal setting can help us focus our efforts, stay motivated, and measure our progress. But it's not always easy to know where to start or how to stay on track. It's one of those things that I usually say it seems very easier said than done, right? In today's episode, we'll be talking to an expert who's had personal success thanks to focused, streamlined goal strategies. We'll explore the different techniques and strategies that he has learned over the years that can help you stay focused and motivated. We'll also discuss the importance of being realistic and flexible when setting goals and how to adjust and adapt to your plan when things don't go as expected. Of course, things are not always going to go as planned. So how do you deal with that? We'll also talk about the role of visualization, positive thinking, the power of the mind in achieving your goals. Our goal in this, or our objective in this episode, is to provide you with practical advice and inspiration to help you set and achieve your own goals and to help you overcome the obstacles that may stand in your way. So join us on this journey as we explore the world of goal setting and achievement and help you turn your dreams, why not, into reality. Our guest today is Bruno Joey. He is a versatile entrepreneur and founder of Francel Global, which is, I'll say, a conglomerate. We're going to get to know what that is. But prima I'm going to say it's a conglomerate of multiple companies, of which is Francel Medical Center, Marine Selling Foundation, Francel Real Estate, and Francel Insurance. Bruno Joey, thank you for accepting our invitation and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you.
The reason why I believe you're a very good person to talk about goal setting is because of the personal journey you've had, and all the things you've been able to really achieve. I won't say in a short period of time, but in the time it's taken you to get you where you are today. What would you say has been your greatest motivation?
Okay, so I would attribute all this, to a background story, right? It's hard to say one or two things that has brought me this far. As I have a principle: every single day is a learning curve, right? So going back from when I landed in this country, well, it stretches back to when I worked in Dubai at Starbucks for 2 years. So I had read a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I later learned has attributed to what the resource for most successful people. So in this book, I learned about assets and liabilities. And that switched something in me. That was back in 2013 or so, right? So coming to this country, I already knew exactly where I was headed, right? My main goal was acquire as many assets as possible. Less liabilities, more assets. So coming here as a student, I could not afford college, of course.
Yeah, sure.
So I was undocumented for a while, working in New York. When I finally got my work permit and moved to Minnesota, studied IT. And, I think it goes back to who you listen to. Because when I came here, my brother, who was blessed to be here before me, he gave me options. Right? He was here for a while. He gave me two options. He was, hey, you can either go study, be a nurse, and guarantee job security.
Yeah, sure.
Or if you want to make money, go study IT.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Those were the two things he told me.
Yeah, sure.
Right. And of course, I went for the money. I studied IT.
In this case, yeah.
Right. Worked in IT for a bit. But again, I've never been satisfied with the status quo. That's just one thing about me. When I came to Minnesota, I worked at Boston Scientific. I worked there for a while, and the norm for everyone else who was here before me was, you work there as a contractor for 2 years. Then if you get lucky, you are employed as a full-time employee. But I was not going to do that. That's what everyone else has been doing. So when I came in, I worked for just 3 months, and I requested for a raise. I also requested for a full-time employment.
That was out of the norm, right?
Yes, that was out of the norm. Everyone else was falling in line, working for a year and a half, 2 years to get lucky and get employed. So I applied as a technician at the other location in Maple Grove because I work here in Adana Hills, right? So I applied. That was a 35-minute drive every day.
Oh, wow.
But I was not afraid to do that. I barely learned how to drive, but I went for that interview. I was not given the technician position. I was given a machine operator, which is slightly lower than that.
Oh, really?
But at least I went for it. So 3 months in, I was already a full-time employee.
Instead of the time that it normally takes.
Exactly. It normally takes 2 years. I did that in 3 months. And not just 3 months, I was able to get a pay raise, because instead of $13.65, I was now making $18. So that leap is what everyone else that was here before me didn't, I guess, realize they could do, right? And being a good brother, or someone who cares so much about the community, I came back. I was like, hey, guys, you don't need to follow the norm. You can literally apply there
and change direction.
Yes, exactly. But again, people are too comfortable. People are too comfortable because everyone else drives around 10 minutes to work, right? They're comfortable where they are. They already understand the system here, at this location. So changing their mind, say you can drive 35 minutes and earn double and become a full-time employee with benefits is something that took everyone else, they were not uncomfortable with that. Right. So just starting from there to now working in IT, to now getting a second job, to now, paving my way up to where I'm now acquiring the assets that I needed. Right. That was something that was uncommon for a while. So people who have been in this country for so long didn't even realize, or were not taking this thing seriously. But coming in after reading that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, I already had that mindset of, hey, if you want something, you got to go for it.
Yeah, that's very interesting what you're saying, because the reason why we actually created this show, the Unpaved Path Talk, was with the objective of having us as sub-Saharan African immigrants having a hub that can enable us to cut our learning time by a significant amount of time. Because you're kind of, I wouldn't say lucky, but you at least had some orientation already. Once you landed here, you had your brother who told you, yeah, you can get into nursing or you can get into IT. Those are the two prominent fields I'm going to advise you to. But most people are not that lucky. So they don't even know maybe IT exists. They don't even know nursing exists. And because of no fault of theirs, and at times you can actually get the wrong information from people who probably spend a lot of time trying to get to where they are today, and the kind of one who, oh, you just came, you have to do the same thing. Why do you want to take the shortcut when we've done the long route? So, but now this platform is no, you can actually go the shortcut. Most of us come here, we are in our 20s, 30s, or 40s. So we are already, I would say we are already back on time. We need to catch up. So the faster, the better for us. Exactly. Yeah. So I really do appreciate that perspective. Most people right now probably don't understand where I'm coming from, but you are an owner of a couple of, I wouldn't say couple of companies, because we're actually own is called Francel Global, right?
Exactly.
And it's an umbrella company for Francel Medical Center, Francel Insurance, Francel Real Estate, and I think Maricelin Foundation. What do those companies stand for?
Okay, so Francel is in honor of my parents. My dad's name is Francis, and my mom is Celine.
Okay.
So I combined both to be Francel Global, right? And Francel Global, what I had in mind was create this umbrella of so many branches, right? And that is hence you have all the so far the 3 branches that are active.
Yeah.
There are a couple more that are in development right now. But the idea is, just doing more research. When I came to this country, I was on YouTube, I was on Google, I was studying successful people. And what I realized was they didn't just own one thing.
Okay.
They didn't just start one single company, right, and went to billions, right? Most of them, Warren Buffett, that I idolize so much, he owns a conglomerate of companies. He owns a Berkshire Hathaway, but a whole lot of companies, within that, right? Talk of Elon Musk. He doesn't just own one company.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Most of these people, Mark Zuckerberg, not just Facebook or not just Meta, right, as it's called right now. So I came up with that idea, and looking back to Africa, right? The richest person in Africa is Dangote. Look at Dangote owns a couple of companies, right, within Dangote. So that was my idea, to create something of that nature, because I've always been that focused on creating wealth, right? And of course, as you know it already, it's not that easy.
Yeah,
right? It's easier said than done, like you did in your intro, right? And that is exactly how it is. So creating Francil Global, that's what I had in mind, right? Creating a company that can, right, be in different sectors, because an entrepreneur, right, basically solves problems.
Yeah, sure.
So if you look at everyone else who have been successful, they've just figured out a problem and created a solution for it. And there is no new solution out there, because almost all branches in the business sphere, there is already someone doing it. Now, the reason why some people come up and they are widely successful in that sphere is they just figure out one other thing they can add to what already exists.
Yeah, sure.
Add their own twist to it, right, to make it more successful. So that's basically the idea behind Francil Global. Now we can go down to, what every sector does, but at the end of the day, it comes down to, what is your vision? I already had this vision from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because that is what most people lack. They don't have an idea of where they're heading to.
And I mean, that's why I said you're like the ideal person to discuss goal achievement, because getting those goals, having the idea and putting it into practice. I mean, as you said, easier said than done, but you're making it happen. Like, you're making one step at a time, right? It's not, all these things didn't just happen one day, but you're making it happen one step at a time. Exactly. Which is a very solid point that you're bringing up. The preparing for this episode, I realized like you're a versatile entrepreneur, as you've rightly said. It's like you're in different industries, put it that way. How important is goal setting for someone like yourself? Like, how is that fundamental in getting you where you are today? Or how is that fundamental in getting you where you are today?
Great question. So I say this, goal setting is like your GPS, right? Imagine you wake up in the morning, take a shower, get into your car, crank the engine, and just start driving.
I mean, you
where are you heading to?
Probably nowhere.
You have no destination.
Sure.
So goal setting is basically those destination, right? Because if you already know where you're heading to, I want to be healthy, I want to be fit, I want to get married, I want to build a house, I want to buy this, I want to buy a car, right? That's a goal. Now, most people have their goals up here. It's just in their head.
I mean, that's kind of where it should reside.
Exactly. Right? It starts there, but it should not end there. It should be in the book.
Okay.
It should be on a vision board. It should be somewhere you're looking at, because that's your destination.
So a vision board.
Exactly. Vision board on the book, it should be written down. And not just written down, it should be timestamped. So I don't just say, hey, I want to create Francil Global, I'm hoping I create Francil Global, right? No, I already have that vision written down. I already have a picture of where I want it, how I want it structured.
Yeah.
I already know where I want to start, right? So what is it that I'm going to do every single day to move me closer to that goal? So goal setting for an entrepreneur, for someone who wants to build wealth, be wealthy, or change the status quo, you need those things written down, not just in your head. It starts from there, but it should not end there.
Okay. That's
the idea.
That's solid. So having a board or kind of something that you I wouldn't say physical, that you write your goal on it and put time on it.
Exactly. So your written goal. Let's take, for example, you want to lose weight.
Yeah, sure.
Because that is what a lot of people struggle with. I deal with it every day. Right? There are a lot of times I've come up with a New Year resolution. I'm going to lose weight. Then the first week of January, I'm at the gym every single day. Yeah. Second week, maybe I do 2 days. Then the third week, maybe one. oh no, let me just skip this week. Then I go 6 months, never hit in the gym. So losing weight is one of those goals many people have set over and over again. Now, how realistic can you make it?
Yeah, sure.
You want to lose weight in 3 months. Great. What do you need to do to lose weight in 3 months? Now, it's not just up in your head. I actually write it down. I want to lose weight by 30th of March, 2023. How much weight do I want to lose? 30 pounds. If I want to lose 30 pounds in 90 days, what do I need to do every day? So that in 3 months, I've lost 20 pounds. Right? What am I eating every day? What do I need to regulate every single day? Do I need to drink more water? Do I need to hit the gym every single day? Now I'm breaking that down to what time of the day am I going to work out? Is it early morning? Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Right? Am I blocking that time out for just workout? Because some people just, okay, I'm going to work out tomorrow. Then you're just hoping you get time to work out. No. Right? You already blocked 2 hours or an hour a day to work out.
To work out, yeah.
Right? It's already on your schedule. So that's how you can break these things down or make your goals realistic. Right? So when I say that your goals should be clear, your goals should be crystal clear. You should know exactly what you want to achieve at every given point in time. So that's the reason I said it starts from your head, but it should be down. Right? It should be down either on paper or on your phone or somewhere you're looking at and you're holding yourself accountable every single day.
Yeah, I mean that you just like kicked us into the next point that I had here, because I was trying to think, like, at times we have these goals that seem at times you can feel like they are overwhelming. Like you have this goal and it feels more like kind of a dream, and you're like, gee, yeah, that's what I want, but I'm not sure I can really get there. Like, and you just like, you're breaking this thing out. It's not something you get there like that. You have to. It's like every second, every minute, every day, every week, every month. Like that's how you go. That's how you get to it. It's like you won't just get there. So it's in small chunks, but you have. So in this context, do you need to get some kind of little wins along the way? Like if I want to buy a car by next month, is there like by 2 months I should have maybe saved $1,000? That's a win. Do you need to create like those small wins along the path to like your very big goal?
Yes. So the idea behind goal setting, right? And it's always a learning curve. Every single day, right, we're learning something new. So this is my goal. This is my golden rule. I never go to bed the same way I woke up.
If you receive value from this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That's going to help support our channel and make sure like-minded individuals don't miss out each time we upload these episodes.